I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to The Masked Singer. This is the Mighty 7 episode. I'm your host, Bria Williams, a superfan since season 1. And to my upper screen, I have Trina Dong, who's a superfan of The Masked Singer South Korean.
Hello, how are you?
Lovely. And to her bottom, we have Rob Styles, who is the mastermind of all things music.
Yes, I'm here and happy. How are we feeling?
Lovely. We're feeling so great. As you guys know, we are in our homes because of quarantine, of course, and we hope you guys are staying safe and healthy as well. We're going to jump right in. Today was a unique episode where we just really kind of got to recap the Mighty 7. And the great part about this is that the 7 are still standing. Nobody was sent home today. So it's really just a fun episode just to kind of reminisce on how far they've come and how far, not how far, the ones that we miss
Yes,
kind of pop
absolutely.
back into the picture. So, Trina, what did you think of the episode?
I thought it was fun. I'm glad they picked good performances. They were the performances I think that everybody liked the most from everyone. So I thought it was great. It was nice to see a little bit of fun being had too at the end by all the people that left. So I thought it was fun.
What about you, Rob?
Yes, I liked the episode as well. I thought it was a one thing that I really liked a lot, which is it's silly that I like something this small this much, was the whole karaoke subtitles. Like whenever they hit notes, the subtitles would change colors or stretch out. And I thought that was really cool. And I didn't do a sing along myself, out loud, but I did do it in my head, and the notes helped me out a lot.
Oh my God, I'm not even gonna lie. I turned it on and I have like a table in front of my couch. I stood up from the table, walked around the table and stood up, and I was dancing, I was singing. I felt
Oh,
like the real deal because the words are on the screen. And you know how you really don't know the
I was
words
gonna
to
say, did you
songs?
learn words?
I learned words.
I did too.
The roses a bloom. What song was that? Da, da, da,
Kiss by a Rose.
da,
Yeah.
da, da.
Oh
I
yes.
was like, I had it all wrong all along. But as always, we love that you guys make us the ESPN of TV doc, and you guys are always rocking with us every week, even while in quarantine. So we appreciate your efforts in
Yes.
supporting us, and we love supporting you. So Trina, who's in the chat today?
We got some folks in the chat. We've got Allison Pershaska. I hope I said that right. Hello. Tara Baltz, of course, is here. We've got some others watching that I can see that are watching, but haven't chimed in yet. So I will keep y'all posted about what they're up to.
Cool. So
Yeah.
again, it's a unique episode today. So we're not really going over what the contestants sang this week. We're really just doing our own recap and reminiscing over the past season thus far. So we're going to be giving our top 3. We're going to be giving our favorite performances, and then of course predictions for next week. So
Do it.
Rob, let's start with you. Let's start with your top 3 so far.
Okay. My top 3 had 2 of the same person in it.
Of course it did.
Yes. And so the first, so I'll do it from 3 to 1. So coming in at third, we have the Astronaut with Shape of You. Just seeing it again and going through that whole performance made me realize once again, this dude has some really good vocals. And some of the notes that were hit, I'm like, man, this guy, I'm still clueless as to who the heck it is. But definitely seeing the Astronaut do his thing again, doing The Shape of You, I like it a lot. His version, a lot of people do a cover version of that song. But for television, this is an amazing cover of Shape of You. I would listen to this outside with headphones on, not, loud where everybody can hear, but with the headphones on. In my car, yeah, definitely out loud. And so coming in at number 2 is the Turtle, Kissed by a Rose. I love his version of that song. And also I love his voice. You guys know I'm on the Turtle train. today I saw on the show saying Team Turtle. So I think I'm gonna go with Team Turtle now instead of Turtle Train. Although no, I'm gonna stick with the Turtle Train because I created that. So Turtle Train, I'll stay with that. But yeah, his performance, Kiss by a Rose, really great. And some of those notes, I'm like, whoa, really, really good notes. And number one is the Turtle once again. And Nothing Holding Me Back. I think that was him at his best as far as performance, like Nothing Holding Me Back. And I'm not even a big fan of Shawn Mendes, but you know, after listening to the Turtle kill that song, I'm a little bit open, a little bit more open to Shawn. A little bit more open. But yeah, those are my top three, and of course, the Turtle is number one and two because I'm on the Turtle Train. I'm in first class in the Turtle Train, right behind the engine. So yeah,
First class, of course. Duh.
Right.
yes.
What about you, Trina? And also the chat. You guys make sure you guys are giving us your top three as well, and we can make sure to check those out during the episode today.
Well, first of all, Rob, Tara Baltz wants to let you know that the astronaut is Hunter Hayes.
Okay,
And
so I have to look into. Let me write that down.
just
'Cause
write
that
it
name
down
keeps popping
and start
up.
listening to him. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
Hunter Hayes.
probably him.
Okay,
Of course, we don't know for sure, but try listening and see what happens.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. Tara Baltz also says she liked both frog performances and the astronaut, which I assume Shape of You too, probably.
Mhm.
For me, first I have a thought. And
Okay.
Bria, I'm interested in what you think of this. So I watched a Sarah Hyland kind of indie movie this weekend. And now when I watch The Kitty, I think I kind of hear it. I think I kind of hear her voice. I might
What's the name of the movie?
The Wedding Year, the one with anyway, I think I hear it in her. I see the disbelief on your face and I get where you're coming from, but it looks like it could be her and it kind of sounds like it could be her.
You think so?
I think maybe. I think we don't know. So I think anything's possible, right?
I mean,
You think
I think it's a better guess than Nicole Richie and Vanessa Hudgens.
yeah.
So I feel like I could hop on the train.
Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Stop there. I'll take it.
Okay.
We'll agree that you agree with me. Fun. But I really do think it could be her. I do, like you said, Vanessa Hudgens is a singer. So anyway, so I liked Turtle, Kiss from a Rose. I probably liked that one the best, I would say. Of course, the Frog, aka Lil Bow Wow. Jump, obviously, that one. The other performance was good too. And then the Rhino, when he sang Tracks of My Tears. And I don't even know that original song. So I think I just like his version of it, maybe.
Original version is good.
Is it?
Yeah, Smokey Robinson. You'll like it.
Okay. It is. Oh, it's Smokey Rob. It said something Linda something. So I didn't know who that was.
Well, it's been covered by so many people. My favorite version of it is the Aretha Franklin version, but it's been covered by a lot of people. I thought he did the original, but I'm not the master of all things music today.
Uh-oh. And then I made a note on here and it says, why did seeing Lil Wayne make me cry? For some reason, at the end, when he was in the robot costume and he talked about his kids, I like teared up. I don't know why.
What?
Because
Oh
we
my
didn't
gosh.
see enough of, I think it's because we didn't see enough of him and he really wanted to do that for his kids. So I wish he would have gotten at least 2 episodes and not just 1.
Yeah, I feel
That made me feel sad.
It was
But
that whole little package they put together was so cute.
I thought so too. And it was even funnier that he just wasn't down and he was not going to do the sing along, but he'll stand there.
Yeah, I wanted that sing along to happen. I was on the edge of my seat. I wanted to know what Lil Wayne was going to sing this week.
Nope.
But
Oh my gosh.
nothing.
What about you, Bria? What are your 3?
So my 3 is a turtle. I liked Kiss from a Rose as well. I really liked the Frog, Can't Touch This. And okay, the Night Angel, I wasn't a fan of the songs,
Yeah.
but she's still in my top 3.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
just have to not follow the rules and just put that out there.
Wait, Rob, she wasn't in your top 3 either, but you
Mm,
said
I
she was.
Yeah, she is in my top 3, but as far as the performances go, I think the turtle had the best two of the best performances out of everybody. But there is one song, and I'm glad you called my name for this one because I wanted to ask you all about it. When they were going through the songs that she was singing one song and she was hitting like really high notes. What was that song again? I couldn't
That was when
remember.
I think it was the first episode back for her.
Okay.
That suddenly, what's her name that we think it is, Bria?
I thought
Candy
it's Candy
Burris.
Burris. Yeah.
Candy Burris. But I think it was the week before last that she
Uh-huh.
blew it out of the water, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Are you looking it up, Bria? You want me to do it?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up. Well, I'm looking
Okay.
at
Yeah,
my
because
notes.
those notes were really
Oh.
high notes, and I was talking with my friend about it. I'm like, man, I don't know who that is. I mean, I maybe Candy, but the notes that she's hitting are like super high, and I'm like, you think of somebody like Christina Aguilera or Mariah Carey back in the day, Whitney Houston back in the day, hitting high notes like that. And so I'm like, who is that? And I'm thinking of singers who are known for their high notes. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, who is this person? Because these high notes are like, that puts her into a certain category of singer to get that high up.
Yeah.
It
Well,
wasn't
she
Rise
is.
Up, was it? It wasn't Rise Up.
No, it was a feel good song, like a happy in the club song.
Oh.
Shout.
I don't remember. Oh. Like
No.
actual Shout, like the wedding
It
song?
might have been Shout. It might have been Shout because it's just she was doing it at the end of the song, like right before she ended the song, and she was getting like super high, and she would go higher and higher the next note every time she repeated it. So I'll go back and look at it again and look through my notes, but that's one of the really great performances with those high notes.
Yeah, they definitely should have included different ones for her because if she is who you say it is, that person's a trained singer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So that
She's a
makes
trained
sense.
singer, but she's also, I feel like Candy isn't necessarily known for her singing.
Right.
So I feel like she's trying to prove herself on this show, kind of.
Yeah, maybe she didn't get
risk.
Maybe she didn't get a chance to in the girl band.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
in Escape, who was the Kelly Price was like the one, the one out in the forefront. Kelly Price has a great voice, and back in Escape, she was like the person,
Yeah,
for the
she's
group.
still the one that everybody remembers. I don't know the other ones.
Well,
Mhm.
T.I.'s wife, was
Tiny.
in Escape as well. Tiny, she was in Escape.
It was just the 3 of them?
No, it was 4 members or
Okay.
5 members. I think it was
But they
4
weren't
members.
En Vogue. En Vogue was the one that they were hitting notes, all of them. And so
Yeah,
these
En
guys were
Vogue
the
is a
more
different
chill
animal.
ones, right? It was just kind of a different thing.
Yeah, they were after En Vogue. They came later on. Like
later.
Escape was like late mid-90s, like
Okay.
right after SWV,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when Escape came.
Interesting. We have thoughts from the chat.
Okay.
One thought in disagreement with you, Rob.
Yes.
Terrible, but the high notes are pretty forced, and she's getting lucky with those notes? ?
Whoa, lucky. Okay.
But it's
I
a fair
want
point
that
though.
kind of luck.
It's a fair point though, because she just hasn't shown anything in the other songs, so you wouldn't assume that she could do it.
And
So
that
maybe-
Man, I feel like a woman song, she tried and it wasn't smooth.
Didn't go great.
No.
But I think that was like a breathing issue. Like
Maybe.
moving around, dancing, trying to sing that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Okay.
you could have
We'll
a
see.
point.
We'll see.
All right. Well, since we're throwing out some guesses here, Turtle, you said Hunter Hayes, right?
No, Turtle is 100% Jesse McCartney.
Jesse McCartney.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about? Hunter Hayes, the
Astronaut.
astronaut.
The astronaut.
Yeah.
So
And
we
it does-
have.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that the more we listen to him, it does sound. It just doesn't have the country twang because that's not what he's trying to do.
Right. And Turtle, we're thinking Jesse McCartney.
Yep.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Banana. Who are you guys thinking for the Banana? Because the Banana is so mysterious.
I
Billy
still
Ray
have
Cyrus.
Oh yeah, you think it's Billy Ray Cyrus? I forgot.
Yeah, I think it's Billy Ray.
Wow.
You do?
Yeah. I have a feeling it's Billy Ray. I have a feeling.
I opposite think that.
I don't think
But
that either.
he would have to be disguising his voice a lot.
I feel like Billy Ray wouldn't put himself in a banana costume either.
Yeah, he wouldn't want to look, well, who knows? He still has the same haircut. So so who knows what he'll I don't know.
I mean, Billy Ray may be open to new things and having more fun with stuff. I mean, this is the guy who was on the Old Town Road remix, that
True.
he had fun. That was a whole thing, a whole movement with that song. And
That's true.
Shows
The
all
chat-
over the country and stuff. So.
Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off.
No, it's all
Continue.
good.
The chat thinks Bret Michaels still.
Bret Michaels. I'm gonna write that down.
But I don't know his voice well enough to know what he would sound like when he's not singing his own music. And I barely know that. Rob?
Yeah.
Knower of
I
all
don't-
things?
No, I mean, I'd have to go back and listen to some old Poison. I haven't listened to them besides Guitar Hero or at some karaoke bar. So I don't know. Like, I would have to I was never into them. So I would have to look and
Got
listen really hard.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
I'll
don't
do
know,
that. That'll be my homework for this week. I'll try to come to a conclusion more with Bret Michaels. I think it's Billy Ray, but I want to see if my hypothesis is correct.
All
Okay.
right, let's see
All
it.
right. And then the Katie we talked about, Sarah Hyland.
Yeah, anybody else have any? Do you guys think anything?
My roommate
Aw.
said to me, my friend said to me, Amanda Seyfried, or
Seyfried?
he said her Seyfried. He was telling me that she was a singer in a band, but she has
Mhm.
really bad stage fright.
Oh. Well, she
she
sang
doesn't-
in Mamma Mia.
Right. But but
Hmm.
it's different, because doing Mamma Mia, that it's a production versus being on stage with people in the crowd.
Yeah.
So my friend told me that, and I'm thinking I'm gonna look into that more because I had no clue. So it was news to me.
Yeah.
So I want to check.
Okay.
I want to explore that and see where I can go with it.
Okay.
You think anyone,
okay.
Bria?
Hey guys, this is Brianna in the booth. I just wanted to shout in that Amanda Seyfried also was in Les Mis, which they sang live on the set of that one. So, just I don't know if that sways your opinions at all, but throwing that in there.
Thank you.
Interesting. All
So
right.
that could be possible then.
That's an option. That's an option. She is, I don't know how tall she is. That's the other thing about Kitty. She's just very short. So that cuts all of these people. It cuts a lot of people out.
Okay.
Don't know.
So I'm hopping on Amanda's bus right now.
Okay. Stay there. Live there. Mad that you
Okay.
left my train, but it's okay.
What do you guys think about the astronaut? We haven't talked about thoughts on who the astronaut could be.
I think I'm starting to agree with the Hunter Hayes thing.
Oh my gosh, we did talk about that. The Hunter Hayes. I don't know why I was looking at Adam Devine or something. I don't know where that came from.
Adam Devine from Maroon 5.
No, Adam
Okay.
Devine from Pitch Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Devine. I'm saying Levine Devine. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh,
Yes.
no.
Okay. So Hunter Hayes. We did talk about that. Okay. So let's talk about
Oh, the
just
Rhino.
overall. Yes, the Rhino. Good
Yeah.
call.
So
So who are
everybody
you
in
guys thinking?
the chat still says Barry Zito. I still don't know who that is. He's a baseball player. So not really sure how everyone would know that.
He's a San Francisco
Very
Giant
Zeta.
baseball player.
Oh, Bree's on today, and Bree is from San Francisco. Can he sing, Bree?
I've never heard him sing. He hasn't
Okay.
done that in any of the games, but I haven't looked at the clue package closely enough for him.
Okay.
But if there is anything relating to San Francisco in any way, then that could be a possibility.
All right. There you have it.
Okay.
From
Because it's definitely not Tim McGraw.
No. Tim McGraw's a really good singer.
Exactly.
Yeah. This guy's not bad though at all. I like him. He's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't think he's a singer. I think he's, somebody who can sing, but I don't think he's like a trained singer or, a musician out on the road. I don't think that's him.
I agree.
For sure.
Overall, honestly, you guys, it sounds like we have like a good 7 that we know but don't really know, which is the exciting part. Like, this is what I love about the show. I hate when we know exactly who it is and we're like, just get him off.
Right. Exactly. It's no fun.
I know, right? So just overall, you guys, who was the top performance that you guys liked overall? You just only get to pick one.
Chat, you too. Chat, pick one as well. All of you 7, I see you in there. Tara Baltz, very active tonight. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Allison, you too. Everybody else, let us know. You too, Rob.
I'm going to as soon as I'm called on.
Okay, go ahead.
but you already know who it is, though. I mean, it's the turtle.
Yeah,
it's the turtle. And I really think, nothing holding me back. I have to go with it.
All right.
That's my favorite one. I would say Kissed by a Rose, but I don't know. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go against the grain and say, nothing holding me back.
Okay.
All right.
What about you?
I also think the turtle, but I'm gonna go with Kissed by a Rose because I just think it's really good. And I think it's hard to sing a Shawn Mendes song and to sound better than Shawn Mendes. So I'm going with that one, but he's the best. If he doesn't win, I will be shocked. Okay, what about you, Bria?
I'm going with the frog.
Okay.
And it was the Can't Touch This performance, I believe.
Why are you saying it like that? Why are you
because both of you are just like looking at me like, not the turtle.
No, I like it. I love the frog.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. It's fine.
Look, that performance, his stage presence is just, it's just like a magnet. You just want to like move with him. I loved it so much, and it was just so good. So that's what I'm going with.
Well, that's one thing about all of his performances. He runs around that stage, giving every side of the audience a show. So there's no one that can say he doesn't give probably the best show of all of the contestants.
I agree. Sure. And I think he's in incredible shape too. Because he's, when he's doing Can't Touch This, like this guy's like dancing, doing the whole hammer sequence, and rapping at the same time, staying on beat, not running out of breath and keeping up. Like that dude's in some shape. And I don't know if he was a performer, whoever this guy is. I mean, I know we've talked about Bow Wow and stuff like that, but man, I didn't know Bow Wow could do all this. This is like a lot he's doing,
For sure. The chat, Tara Baltz in the chat, agrees with you. The frog.
Yes.
The fave. So
yes,
2 on
girl.
2. 2 on 2, not 1 to 2 anymore. You're good.
There we go. Anyone else?
Nope. We got no one else tonight. But also, guys, we don't just look at this during the live show. Comment below. Let us know what you're thinking. We want to hear it too. We'll shout you out next episode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. All right, you guys. Well, let's give our predictions for next week. So like I said at the beginning, we still have 7 standing. Nobody went home tonight if you guys are just tuning in now. So what are your predictions for next week as far as who's getting the boot?
I'm trying to remember who's here.
Not everybody go at once.
Okay, you mean just as far as the contestants?
Yeah, I blacked out and I only remembered the turtle and the frog for a second.
It's okay. So we have the turtle, we have the banana, we have the kitty, we have the frog, we have the astronaut, we have the night angel, and Rhino. So I'll go first. Okay. And next week, I think that the banana is going to go home. Just because he's just like, you know, there. I think he's an old we know he's an older celeb who's just kind of like hanging around spitting knowledge at people. And I just think that unless he brings out some type of crazy dance moves in like a dance scene next week, there's just more interesting characters.
Trying to be so nice.
I am.
Well, that's nice of you for being nice. I'm gonna be nice too, but a little less nice. Yes, next week the banana is going to split. See what I did there, guys?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we see what you did.
No, I think the banana is definitely going to split next week. I mean, he has good performances and good energy, but you know, his voice is maybe 20 years ago the voice would be a little bit better. But it's not as good as it used to be. And then also I noticed that with certain songs that he did before, he was kind of getting out of breath a little bit while he was singing. And I think that's, you know, doing shows or you know, doing those performances can take a toll on you, especially if you're older and you don't have less stamina than you did when you were younger. But yeah, I think he's going to go next week.
All right, we've got some more movement in the chat. So Miriam is here. Hi, Miriam. Good to see you. So she said, so I think it's the Rhino and the Banana in the SmackDown. I forgot there's a SmackDown.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That duo actually makes complete sense. I think that's probably right. Tara said Banana's going home. Tara Baltz also said LOL split. So she liked your joke, Rob. Congrats on that. I think that the Banana's probably going home too, but I think that the Banana could be going up against either the Rhino or the Kitty. I don't know if people are a little bored by the Astronaut, they could do that too, because his voice is good, but the performances are kind of dull sometimes. So I think that the Banana could be going up against a lot of different people.
Okay. All right.
Hot take.
Well, you guys, thank you guys for joining us again this lovely Thursday. And we can't wait to see you next week. In the meantime, you guys can find me on Instagram at Bria Williams _ and Twitter at the Bria Williams. And TikTok, because they don't want me to say it. At Maria Williams _
Y'all can find me at Hey Trina Dong on Twitter and Instagram.
You guys can find me at Rob Stelo, that's STEELO on Instagram.
All right, you guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See ya.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.